two books come to mind, reading this particular letter. One is Nigeria Dancing on the Brink, and the second is Why Nations Fail. And from what you have said, talking about, the ruling class and how this is something that we've raised about our ruling class all through the years, some people will say that it would seem that the ruling class is aware that whatever internal wrangling is going on between them must be resolved so that, they can face the business of governance, so that there is no uprising, against them, so to speak. But when all is not well, I think that was one of the references our first guest made, and the guest we had on the news at 10 made last night, that when all is not well within the ruling class, there is grave danger. What? Don't you see the grave danger here? Yes, you're asking Nigerians to do that, but definitely what you're asking them to do is also get another ruling class, which they're not even sure of.
No, that's what we are saying is this letter is to divert the attention of Nigerians to certain ruling class. That, oh, look, this ruling class are the Messiah to come. And so don't forget about these ones.
There is no talk of any Messiah.
No, this is the foundation. I will tell you that there are more to come. Now we're all of a sudden talking about the issues that we already know that we'll be talking about. And so what Nigerians should do, we have leaders amongst us. We should learn to empower ourselves. If we truly, INEC tells you your vote is your power, and at the end of the day, that power is denied of you, what do? Do you sit down, fold your hand and say, oh, this man that said my vote is my power, taking it away? Or should we now begin to press for how we should make sure that that vote truly counts? And if not allowed to count, and then we should not, I'm not saying somebody should make life ungovernable for Nigerians, but we should find a way of changing this. All of these issues are being with us.
It's very important, Mr. Oshomah. It's very important. Just a moment. It's very important to note that the former president, made reference to Egypt. So he definitely knows the consequences of what could happen if the people get disenchanted by their ruling class. And this is not just about this current presidency. That's what I'm saying.
You understand? The former president, he's part and parcel of this ruling class. In fact, he's what you would describe as a godfather amongst the ruling class. And so now that what I am saying here is all of these problems have been with us. This same set of leaders, now all of a sudden you have one of them complaining that, oh, look at these problems here and there, that we had been crying foul about even while he was in office. Now it goes to the foundation of the matter that, look, now Nigerians, you should be aware that these problems are here. Even though some of us have lived in denial that, look, no, this president is better than this one, this other one is better than this one. What they are telling each other now is that, look, none is better. And so what should we do as Nigerians? Should we fold our hands and begin to take side? No. What I am saying as Nigerians is, look, now they have admitted that the problems are even much more than we had envisaged. And so who created these problems? Should we just look at the problems in isolation? We also need to look at the root cause. How were these problems created and who created them? And so if we say these problems were created by the ruling class, should we still continue to accommodate this ruling class? Obama was not a member of the ruling class in America before he became a member of the State House of Assembly. And so you don't need to wait for the same pool. What we have in Nigeria is a hereditary system of government. You rule for some years and then you go into retirement, and then a few years later you come back and want to rule us again, or you anoint a candidate to take over from somebody else. We should not have that. That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is we should look amongst ourselves and tell ourselves, look, we can do far better. We had Mandelas in Nigeria, but we missed the opportunity.
Are you bothered about the response of the president's spokesperson?
I am. I expected that response. It's a typical of them to call names, to say, look, okay, yes, this response, we did expect this from, it's typical, it's a normal response. At the appropriate time, Mr. President will respond. There is nothing to respond to these issues. We've been talking about it. But my point is, look, all of them, they should stop boring us with all of these issues that we already know. Rather, they should come, kneel down before the entire nation and apologize to us for putting us through this mess.
Well, I think this is the place to wrap it. We would like to thank you very much. Liborous Oshomah is a lawyer.